boy, the franchise guy, coming at you again with a brand new episode of our NHL 20 franchise mode featuring your New York Rangers. We have Justus Annunen, good old Justus Annunen, getting the start in game number 82 of the season. We're going to have Liam Kirk make an NHL debut this game, but unfortunately, because we did trade for Jake Gensel and Gabriel Landeskog, it actually put us over the salary cap to the point where we can't call anyone up. So because of that, we actually had to finagle the rules a little bit. I did turn off waivers just so I can send some guys down, just so we could have someone make a debut, and it just happened to be that this was the only guy that can afford to call up. So we had a couple, I think all of our bench depth got sent down. Gorgiev got sent down. So we just turned off the waivers because that's what we would have had to do. Because we probably would have sent down, I'm not sure his name is, the guy, last name that starts with an N, that sniper, like that medium elite sniper. Probably would have sent him down. But yeah. Come on. There you go. Jay Bryan taking on Quentin Byfield right there. Love a good old fistica. Good old brouhaha. I'm looking at my thing because I learned how to do hotkeys because, you know, big brain play. Learn how to do hotkeys, and yeah, I'm recording this, and you know, I hotkeyed my my record button and my stop record button to R and S. Because, you know, record R, stop S. Okay, well, in between recording, I uploaded my videos for today. Today's Saturday. Yeah, today's Saturday. So I uploaded my videos for Saturday. And, well, apparently I had R and S a few times in the titles and in the descriptions because, well, yeah. So I just realized I have like 4 or 5 like 3-minute long recordings. I need to go through and delete all those. But good times. Yeah, I learned how to hotkey my things, so now I can like turn off my camera and all. Like, instead of having to go through that and turn it off individually. Wow, my snipe by Clark is now hotkeyed to my numpad. So like I'm gonna turn off, like I can do 2, turn it off, so I'm off. Now 1. Ooh, look at that. I am now an official Twitch streamer. I've learned to hotkey things. So I need to go through and I need to hotkey some other things, like scene selections. I need to go through. I need to fix all my scene selections too. Like, that's my problem too. Most of them I don't even use them when I do stream, because most of them are just all messed up. So I need to go through and do that. Like, I think right now I have stream starting and stream stopping bind to the 1 and the 2 key, which might be a good idea, but it also might not be a good idea to put stream start and stream stop in the same on the 1 and the 2 key. I might have to bind them to something else, just so I don't, you know, accidentally stop the stream in the middle because I need to check something on the internet. But I've also been thinking, I put a tweet out on the Twitterverse because that's what you do when you do social medias and you do, you know, content creating. You have a social media account, you know, my Twitter, down in the link below. Drop me a follow. Best way to get in contact with me. Best thing to keep up with what's new. But I've been thinking, because, you know, like I said before multiple times, about, I don't know how many times I've beat this dead horse, but I started a new job. And, you know, my new job, you know, instead of working just Friday, Saturday, Sunday, working for like 36 hours a week, I now work Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday for 40 hours a week. And it's not like I'm working the days, I'm working nights. Okay, so what I was doing Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday streaming, you know, because I had those days available. Thursday I would hang out with my girlfriend or I do anything like that, do that kind of stuff. Well, can't really do that because, you know, because, you know, stuff I would do during the week, if I had to help my mom with, like, my younger siblings, you know, I would do that, you know, before I do that during the morning when I wasn't streaming, so that at night I would, you know, have time to stream, and, you know, usually should do, like, 1 or 2 things, you know, it'd only be, like, 2 or 3 hours, but then I'd be done for the day, and, well, I would be done, and then, you know, I can go do whatever I need to do, so if that was record some content, if it was, usually it's recording content, record some content, and, you know, it'd be, you know, it would be like that, you know, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, record my content, you should be, record 2 or 3 episodes, try and edit, like, an episode on, like, Wednesday, and do episodes, do editing on, like, Thursdays, you know, Thursdays, I'd, you know, be my date night with my girlfriend, I would go out Thursdays, so I'd, you know, do editing that day, and I'd do, like, my date night, and that stuff like that, and then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I'd work, and it was a nice little cycle. Well, kind of a little harder now, but I want to get back into streaming more consistently, and I'm also considering starting up a second channel too, which 412 subscribers, which is, I mean, a lot for me. You know, we've actually gone up a lot the past couple. I think actually when I checked it was actually I think it's 412 when I left my girlfriend's house, and then by the time I got home and started doing all this stuff, it got up to 415. So we're getting some subscribers, which is awesome. I really enjoy all the support I've been getting recently, because one of the hardest things for me as a content creator is, you know, spending, you know, hundreds of hours on, you know, content creating, and, you know, you feel like, you know, you don't get any recognition, you know, and notices your content, and, you know, I was thinking that to myself the one day, and I go, there's no way I've spent, you know, hundreds of hours in content creating. And I looked at it in NHL 20, and I've spent 304 hours playing NHL, and we've been recording for about an hour and a half so far, so we have like 305, 306 hours of NHL 20, and, you know, we still have a couple more weeks left, you know, because I think I brought up last episode that we're going to probably bleed this into the run cycle of NHL 21 a little bit, just until the new console comes out, just because, well, I don't trust that if I start a save file on the one, it will transfer over, but that'll be that right there pretty much. Come on, there we go. Alright, Cormier. 2 goals is the most dangerous league in hockey. You heard it here first. Oh, come on. Oh boy, that's not what I wanted. But also, another thing too, is like we couldn't even start. It's not like we would start a day one franchise or a day one be a pro anyway. I mean, be a pro maybe, because it doesn't really matter. At that point, it doesn't really matter if you have like the real life prospects in it, because, you know, Jay O'Brien not in the game, Jokin and Kamel not in the game, Brant Clark wasn't in the game on launch. You know, neither was Adam Fox. You know, Adam Fox was later added in, and I believe Brant Clark was also added into the draft classes later. But where am I going with this? What am I trying to say? I don't know. So we have to wait. I guess I'm trying to say is we have to wait for. Okay, Kakko. We have to wait for someone to come out with like rosters. Usually, I wait for Tugi to come out with his rosters, because there's no roster creator, there's no roster share, which is horrendous that you can't share rosters in a game in 2020. You know, Madden's big thing last year, right? Last year was you could share draft classes, which brought a lot of realism to the game. All right, what problem on Xbox is there's no good draft classes on Xbox. So, and it's like one of the things like, okay, cool, I could make my own, but it's like I have no clue where to rank players. I have no clue where to do any of that stuff. I guess you could do like the mock drafts. You could go off and base it off that stuff right there. But then again, I just don't. I don't know. I don't know what I would end up doing. So. Yeah, strange. It's also like weird. Also that EA, which EA owns Madden, and it has roster sharing and it has draft class sharing. But EA NHL was just like, yeah, no, we don't care. We're not going to add to the game. That's like 5 games away before we consider adding that. I don't think it's actually 5, but they said it was like 3 or 4 years away before they would consider, adding roster sharing. Like, how do you openly say something that you're not gonna add a simple feature to a game for 3-4 years? Like, I understand that coding is not like I understand that coding is not like a super simple thing, but it's not like you're telling me that you don't use the same coding, base sim coding for NHL as you do for Madden. It's not the same base coding. I understand it's not gonna be like verbatim the same, but it's gonna have the same run functions, doesn't it? The sim parts, the engines. Most of it has to be a similar, if not, I don't want to say carbon copy, because it's not gonna be a carbon copy. It's gonna be, it's gonna be close. But then again, Son's in the comments gonna tell us like, it's actually nowhere true. My best friend's uncle works for EA, and he says that they're gonna put roster sharing in this new game, but they haven't even come out and said you can transfer save files yet. Which is another thing too. It's like how do you work with a company like EA, which is I don't know how many millions on billions of dollars do they make on alone, to the fact that they took everything away from NHL, goes, we're gonna do the same exact copy and paste thing to NHL because everyone loves that, and we're gonna sit there and not work on anything that the fans want. It's like, hey, it's like cool. It's like they come in, they should be like, oh yeah, we're gonna work on Be a Pro. We're gonna revamp Be a Pro. Okay, you're gonna revamp Be a Pro, but now everyone's like, is this gonna be a face of the franchise NHL edition? Because that's gonna be pretty lame if it's just NHL like face of the franchise. Which I don't know. It would be, I guess, kind of cool because I've never played face of the franchise, so I don't know. Oh, yeah, bad pass on my part. That was a bad pass on me. Whoops. Oh, didn't take a face off either. How? Ooh. Okay. Okay, Landeskog. No, okay. Now he takes it over the line. Quick feed to Schneider. The Hurricanes gain control of the puck against the wall. Dump that one in. Carolina's got it behind the net. Picked up along the boards by Schneider. Takes the pass. Oh, set that hit up perfectly. Here's a short pass to Schneider. To Schneider. Why what's up with the hard he's doing? Okay. I don't think I've ever seen multiple penalties taken on one play. So you're telling me it's a 5-on-3 and the AI goes, we're going to play offense right now. No? Okay.
Carolina's got it in their own zone. That goes off a twig. New York's got a hold of it against the wall. They've got numbers. It's a 2-on-1.
No? Alright, come on.
Get it on the cage. Make the goalie do something with it. Gets it out of his own end. Brings the puck into the offensive end now.
I like the bump that just cancels your animation.
And that goes off a player. From the blue line, they take control of it. Sends it in deep. And the goalie comes out to play the puck.
Come on.
O'Brien's taking it from his own end.
Oh, not gonna quite get there in time.
Possession while undermanned. And now he moves it to Lee. A little banging and crashing now. Grabs control of it at the point. The Rangers gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end.
Ooh, nice save.
Denies him on the play.
That'd be a nice save. I'll give him that one. That was a pretty...
Be a penalty. They're going to have to call that.
Okay, another penalty? Wow.
Got a penalty on the way.
Holding.
I saw the hold. Did you?
Yeah, so did 18,000 other people, so it's no surprise the ref got it as well.
Play resumes here as he wins the
Nope,
draw
that shot
inside
off.
the offensive zone. Takes control of the puck.
Okay, I'll accept that.
Scores! The power play delivers.
Nice deflection goal right there.
Puck moved quickly, the players moved quickly.
Still 5-on-3 though.
Terrific goal, taking advantage of the extra man.
Taken by Schneider. Throws it in. Takes the feed.
Alright, Landeskog.
Landeskog's got it in the offensive end.
Oh, come on.
Across. Gives them nothing in front.
Okay, Fox. I'll accept that one. Another point slap shot.
Goal to the earlier one. They've really done well with the extra man here.
New York.
See, we have, and we still have a chance for a third goal.
Hockey, they continue to apply the pressure.
34th of season 4, Adam Fox right there.
Now it may be time to lay back just a bit.
Toss it up in the neutral zone.
Oh, that was flicked super wide.
Goes wide.
Bad flick by Landeskog.
It's a scoring chance, and he doesn't even make the goaltender make a save.
Drills them. Oh, he'll feel that one.
Well, after that,
Oh, move,
he's
move, Adam.
slowly working his way to the bench. He is not feeling very good.
Here's a chance. Taken along the wall by Forsberg.
Oh, come on, it's not tipped in.
Carolina's gained possession along the boards. Stopped by the goaltender.
Hmm,
In tight here,
bacon on Landeskog.
good save.
Okay, nice cutscene.
Showing no signs of slowing down here in this third period of big time. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive
Dude,
zone.
what's with the defenseman point slap shots this game?
The power play had cashed in earlier. They do so
Alright,
again.
three consecutive goals right there. Up 7-0. 3 power play goals, all by defensemen. 2 by Adam Fox, 1 by Brant Clark.
Numerous scoring chances and
I think we'd
on what feels
kill the clock now. I think we'd play defense.
Hurricanes scoop it up along the boards. Oh, that hurt from here.
He didn't take anything out of that hit. He delivered it really as hard as he could.
Goodness. He got all of that hit.
All right.
Fires it into the offensive zone.
Yoken in.
Jokinen's
Dump
got the
it
puck
in.
along the wing.
Off Renier.
Carolina's got a hold of it along the wall. Oh, just a
Ooh,
textbook hit.
missed.
And we've got a 2-on-1. New York's got the puck in
That
their
one
own
in the
end.
corner.
Carolina's got the puck along the wall.
Alright, Justus. Good save. I mean, you were kind of freaking out there for a second.
The Rangers
Alright, who do you have at take us there? Cousins? Alright.
on net going into tonight's game. They have done just that and then some here in the third. Offense's own face-off and he wins the draw. Lee's
All right.
got it along the wing. Referee signaling for a penalty. Looks
Penalty.
like we got a hooking call coming up. Let's see what the
You're
official
joking.
says here. This is a good old-fashioned hooking the call here.
He looked like he was water skiing. Man, you got to move your feet. You get your stick around his waist, you'll get called.
They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty. And
Alright,
makes the
cool.
save.
I'll take that.
And manages to clear the
I like how Fleury just shot that just to clear it and went off the guy's back and it was into their zone.
Straight up the middle. Here they come. Moves it quickly over to Lee.
That shot's wide.
New York's got the puck along the boards.
Williams dump it in.
Carolina's got control of it now from their own end.
Why are they freezing it? Like, there's no need for them to freeze it. Like, they had possession of it.
Put a lot of shots on net and lead it big time late in this third period. And momentum on their side as
No,
they
that's
win the
garbage.
draw here inside the offensive zone. Puck grab by Landeskog. Carolina's looking to break out of their own end. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Howe. Nice pass. Stopped by the goaltender.
Oop, nice save, nice save.
Moves it to Brent. And now he passes.
Go, O'Brien dumps it, backhands it off the wall. Landeskog and O'Brien down here playing some.
Canadians have it against the wall.
There we go.
Carries it in. Carolina's ready to go on the attack. Gets a stick on it.
This is a quality chance that the goaltender turns aside.
Ooh, nice save by
Stopped by the goaltender. New York's got
by
a
Justus
hold
right
against the
there.
wall. Gets it out of his own end. Quick pass to Svechnikov. Lays into the body on the play. Wow.
Ooh,
Man, he jumped
good
right
deflection.
on top of him, went right over top.
Nice kick deflection.
And the denial by the goaltender.
I don't know where Buchnevich came from, but he just came out of nowhere. He came from the darkness. There we go. Big win for the rookie.
This one's all over.
Big win for Justus right there. His NHL debut. He's gonna get a shutout right there.
Doesn't matter
You
what
love to see that.
It counts, and this could be
All
something
right.
to build on here going forward.
Love to see that right there for the young fella.
All she wrote on this one for Ray Ferraro.
All right,
I'm
Ray.
Mitch
All right,
Sabolsky. We'll
Ray.
see you next time here on EA Sports.
But next episode, we're back in the playoffs. So if you guys stay tuned for that one, it'll be next week's playoffs. That'll be on Monday. But thanks on YouTube. Peace out. Rock on. Stay super classy. And have a great day, I guess. I don't know.